Hello student, myself Miss Yogita Uttam Rao Kadam, lecturer in Computer Technology Department from KK Polytechnic Nasik. Today we'll have the demonstration of all the DML commands. DML stands for Data Manipulation Language. Data Manipulation Language provides 4 commands. First one is insert, second is select, third one is update, and last is delete. These DML commands are used to perform the manipulation, that is selecting data, inserting data into the table, updating data from the table, and to delete the data from the table we are using DML command. So let us have the one by one demonstration of all the DML commands. Here I have opened the SQL command line prompt to connect with the database. I am connecting with the database by entering proper username and password. So here I have connected with the database. So starting with the first command insert. Before starting with the DML commands, we have to create a structure of the table. So here I am creating one table with the command create. As we know, create is a DDL command. So by using this command, I am creating the structure of table. Create table, table name. Say my table name is EMP. Open bracket. I am giving the first column name as EID. Its data type, and then size for the column, then comma. After that, insert second column name as ename, its data type and size. Okay, I have two columns in the table, employee ID and employee name. I am adding third column as the address. Okay, and then close the bracket that we have open here and then put semicolon. Press enter. So after successful completion of this command, it will show us the message table created. So my table is created, and now to insert a data into this table we have to use DML command. So starting with this, the DML command, before starting with this, let us observe the structure of this table by using command describe. Describe EMP. It provides us the structure of table. So we have the column name here and its data type and size, associated data type and size. So first command of the DML is insert, which is used to insert data into the table. Right now we have created the structure of this table. To insert the data, we have to use the command like insert into table name, okay, and then specify the keyword values and then bracket open. After that, specify the values for the columns. So we have to specify the values in order the columns declared in the table. So first column is employee ID, so specify the value for employee ID here. I am specifying the employee ID as 101, comma, then ename, give the ename. Okay, now while entering the ename, okay, the column for which you have declared the data type as a character, for such a type of column we have to include the value in single quote. So I am entering the employee name in a single quote. Here I am entering the employee name, then comma, after that value for the address, then I am again entering the value for the address in a single quote. Okay, and then close the bracket that we have opened here. So the command is written like insert into emp values bracket open and then specify all the values for all the columns. Okay, in the same order, that we have to follow the same order which is available in the table, and then press enter. So it gives us the message one row created. It means one row is inserted into table. I'm entering a second row into the table as 102 name. I'm entering the name and then address. Okay, so again one row is created. After that again I am inserting the third record 103. I am entering the third record to the table. Okay, changing the address from Nasik. Now I am changing the address to Pune and then semicolon. Yes, again one row is created. We'll insert one more record with 104. I'm changing the name of that employee. Okay, and then enter. So we have inserted 4 records into table. So this, by like this, we have to insert data into the table. We can insert so many rows into the table. So this is one of the case to insert data into table. We have 4 cases to insert data into table. After that, after the insertion is done, now we have to display the data from the table. To display the data from the table, we have a second command which comes under the category of DML. The command name is select. Okay, select is a command which is used to display the data from the table. So it is used like this: select star from table name. It is select star from EMP. Okay, this, the meaning of this star is to display all the data from the employee. And now I am pressing enter. So here it shows us all the data which is available in the table. Okay, so this is the meaning of star: select star from EMP. It is select star from table name. It display all 4 rows from the table. We can display only the particular column from the table also. It means you have to display only employee ID. So the command is changed slightly: select column name. We have to specify the column name from table name. Instead of specifying star, or instead of writing star, we have to specify the column name. So I am writing select employee ID from EMP, then semicolon. So it will display only employee ID. Okay, so this is the second case of select. Then we can display the data which checks the condition also. If we have to display the employee ID and employee name of the employee whose employee ID is 101, we can display that particular data also. Okay, for that purpose we have to use the command like this: EID, select the employee ID, comma, employee name, that is E name. Okay, from EMP. It will search for the employee ID and employee name, but we have to search for the employee ID 101. For that purpose we have to use the clause where EID is equal to 101. Okay, here I am writing the column name. We have to search the employee ID and its value, where EID is equal to 101, and then I am putting semicolon. So it gives us employee ID and its name. Okay, so if this condition is true, then only the data will be displayed. This is the third case of select command. So in first query we have displayed all the data from the table. In second query we have displayed only the particular column value, that all the rows will be displayed for the particular column. Here only the particular value which matches this condition is displayed. Okay, in the next we can represent, here we have represented EID. Okay, similarly we can display the address from this employee also. I am writing the command select address from EMP. So we have 4 rows, it will display 4 values, but this Nasik and Pune is repeated. So we can display the address value by eliminating the duplicate also. For that purpose, before the column name we have to use a keyword distinct. Okay, so distinct keyword is used to eliminate the duplicate values by displaying that values, and press enter. Now it displays the Pune and Nasik only 2 values, so this duplication is avoided by using this distinct keyword. Okay, this is all about the select command. Then after that we have a next command, update. Update command is used to change the data from the table. Okay, it is used to change the data from table. Here I am using the command select star from EMP to view the table. Now we have this table. If we have to change the name of employee Raj from Raj to Rajiv, okay, if we have to change the name of employee from Raj to Rajiv, so how we'll write the query? For this we'll write the query like this: update table name, my table name is EMP, set e name is equal to, in single quote, this is a character value, that's why we have to write it in single quote, e name is equal to Rajiv. Okay, where we'll write where EID is equal to 101 is equal to 101. So it will change the data from the table. Okay, this query will search for the EID. If EID is found, that 101, so for that particular row the name value will be changed, it will be set as a Rajiv. So it gives us the message 1 row updated. One more time we'll have the view of the table, will show the contents of the table. Now observe here, previously we have the value for 101 as a Raj, now it is updated. This is the updation of particular data. Okay, this is the updation of particular data. We can update all the rows at a time by using command update EMP set. Okay, set, here I am writing address is equal to, in single quote, Nashik. Okay, I am writing the address like this and then press enter. So it gives us the message 4 rows updated. One more time I am displaying the data, observe the change. Okay, it means update EMP set address is equal to Nasik. Where condition is excluded, it means all the rows will be updated with the set value. So here we have used update EMP set address is equal to Nasik. 4 rows are affected by this update operation. So for all the rows address will be set as a Nashik. So where checks the condition, if that condition is true, then only that particular data is updated, and if where is not used, so all the rows will be updated. Okay, and to save the change, means to save this data, we have to use the command commit. So it will save the data in table. Okay, commit, it shows the message commit complete. It means my data is saved into table. This is the third command from DML. Then after that we have the last command delete, which is used to delete the rows or to delete the data from the table. Again, we can delete all the data as it is, all the data at a time, or we can delete the particular data also. If we have to delete the employee ID 101, or if we have to delete the row with the employee ID 101, at that time we can use the command like this: delete from emp. This is the syntax: delete from table name, that is delete from emp, where condition, always in condition, left side we have to write the column name, right side we have to write value. So where eid is equal to 101. So it will, if the eid 101 is available in the table, it will delete that particular row. So it gives us the message one row deleted. If we view the table, now we have only 3 rows into my table. Okay, this is the first case of the delete. Then after that we have the second option, that deleting all the records at a time from the table. So here I am writing the command to delete all the data at a time. Delete from table name, that is delete from emp. Okay, so it will delete all the rows from the table. It shows the message 3 rows deleted, and if we use select command now, it will show the message no rows selected. It means the data is not available in the table. And if we use describe emp, it shows us the structure. Okay, so structure is available, only the data is deleted. So these are the 4 commands that comes under the category of data manipulation language command: select, update, delete and insert. That's all about the DML command.